Crypto pumps have a pattern, and once you know what to look for before the prices move, you can actually start catching them instead of being late. The coins that pump the hardest always share the same 3 signals that show up before the price does. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through each of those 3 signals and how I track them. By the end, you're going to be finding these moves before they even hit your social media feed. And just to be clear, nothing in this video is financial advice. Always do your own research before putting your money into anything. Let's dive in. What drives a crypto pump? So almost every single crypto pump follows the same pattern, and it almost always starts with one of 3 things. Either a piece of news changes how people feel about a token, social media attention on Reddit or X starts spiking, or volume surges in a way that suggests buying is already happening. And those signals show up before the price does. The attention builds first, and the price is a reaction to it. Now, the window that you're looking for is in between when those signals start appearing and when the price starts reacting. Once it's already run, the window is closed. Getting in after that means you've already missed the best part of the run. By the time something is trending on Reddit or X, I'm telling you the money has already gotten in. The signal happened, smart money reacted, and what's left is the tail end of the pump. So what you need is a way to watch those signals before they start trending. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do right now. The 3 signals to watch before the move. Now, the tool that I use for this is called Stocks.News because it tracks all 3 of those signals. It's got a crypto section to show you what's moving, a watch list that alerts you when something changes, and sentiment tracking that monitors social media buzz, all built in. Everything you need to spot a pump early in one place. And if you want to follow along with the video, link is in the description to download for free. Now, let me show you each signal. The first signal I check is the crypto section in the home tab. When you open the Stocks.News app and you click the crypto section, the first thing you'll see is the top 5 gainers and the top 5 losers. What I'm looking for here is tokens that are already showing momentum, not the ones that are already being talked about, the ones that are just starting to run before anyone's even had a chance to cover them. So here we're going to open up the Stocks.News app and we're going to go to crypto over here. And as you can see, there's the top gainers and the top losers. We can see here in the top gainers, we got DeFi, Saffron, Quant, Beefy, and we can tap on the stocks themselves and see pretty detailed breakdown on how they're doing. Overview, social mentions. We can even see the volume, the latest news. It's got everything you need. The second signal is your watch list. And this is where you stay on top of tokens that you're already tracking. Once I spot a coin worth watching, I'll add it into my watch list in the app and I set up alerts so I get notified anytime something happens. That means a push notification anytime there's a major price move or when a major piece of news drops on that specific token. The second one matters more than it sounds. A lot of pumps are triggered by an announcement, whether that's a new partnership, a new product, or regulatory development. Those come out as press releases before they hit social media. Getting a news alert on a specific token means you're seeing it right on the front line. You're seeing that announcement the moment that it's out, not after X has already processed it for you. So here we are back in the crypto section. Let's say I want to keep an eye on one of these top gainers here, like DeFi. What I'll do is I'll click that bell right up there, setting up alerts, and I can get alerted if the price goes above a certain amount or if the price goes below a certain amount, just like that. If I click the star, now it is in my watch list. It's as easy as that. And I get notified all the time. Sometimes my phone will just be laying around and I'll get a little notification saying that piece of news has just dropped, or there's been a major percentage increase on a certain stock that I'm keeping an eye on, or in this case, a certain coin. And I don't really have to do anything. Stocks.News takes care of all of it. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a notification and decided to double down on a coin just because I saw some crazy piece of news come up. Safe to say, Stocks.News has already made me a good amount of money. The third signal is sentiment and mention spikes. Sentiment tracks how a token is being talked about on Reddit or X, and mention spikes track when the volume of that conversation suddenly jumps. When a coin goes from being quiet to all of a sudden being talked about everywhere on social media, that's often the first sight that something is building before the price reacts. With Stocks.News, you can set up an alert on your watch list, so you get notified the moment sentiment shifts or there's been a major spike in mentions on a crypto that you're tracking. That means you're not manually reading through Reddit threads and X threads. The app is doing all of the monitoring and pinging you when something actually happens. So when I see 2 or 3 of these signals start to line up on the same token, that's when I really start paying close attention. One signal on its own might not mean much, but when multiple are pointing in the same direction at the same time, that's a setup that's probably worth acting on. What to do when you spot one? The first thing I think about is position sizing. Crypto can reverse just as fast as it pumps, so I keep my position size based on what I'm willing to lose if it does turn. That is what keeps you from holding a bad position for way too long hoping that it comes back. Before I enter, I always set a stop limit. A stop limit automatically closes your position if the price drops below a certain level that you set set ahead of time. When a crypto pump reverses, prices can drop hard in minutes. Selling that stop before you enter means you're not trying to make that call in the moment when you're already emotional about the trade. If you haven't traded a pump live yet, the simulator inside of Stocks.News is where I'd practice this sequence first. You get $100,000 in virtual money and it runs on live data. So the prices that you're seeing are what you'd actually get in the market. You can run through the full execution from spotting the signal and then entering the trade to setting your stop limit and timing your exit. Do this enough times and execution becomes second nature. So when you're actually trading live, the only decision you're making is whether the signal is strong enough to act on. Now, if you want to start tracking crypto signals like I showed you today, you can download the Stocks.News app for free using the first link in the description. You'll get the crypto section to track what's moving, watch list alerts for price moves and news, sentiment and mention spike monitoring, and the simulator all inside one app. So you'll have everything you need to start spotting these moves early. Again, you can download it for free using the first link in the description. And if you want to learn how to start day trading as a complete beginner, make sure to check this video out.